Hey guys, it's Sam, and if you haven't already seen my 5 mistakes that Copic artists make, or any alcoholic marker artist makes, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Link is in the description. Go watch that first, then come back to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about various effects that you can get with your alcoholic markers. I first want to have a big shout out and thank you to everyone who helped fund this video. You guys literally paid for my supplies. So thank you to everyone who commissioned me or is a patron on my Patreon page. If you'd like to help support future content, definitely check out my Patreon page linked in the description down below. Now let's get started. So let's first talk about what alcohol does to your markers. Alcohol dilutes the markers, so what that does is it kind of just spreads it out when you put like a drop on the paper. So you can make really neat textures or effects with your artwork by utilizing that technique. You'll see what I mean by the end of this video. So the first technique I want to talk about is stamping. I learned about this technique from Pencil Butter here on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description to her channel. Definitely go check her out. She is awesome. It's really simple what you want to do, but it took me a few tries to get it right. It helps to use a Q-tip or just be able to spread out quite a bit of alcohol onto the stamp. It's a trial and error thing. Well, all of these are trial and error, so be sure to test them on a separate piece of paper before you do them on your final artwork. Then just like a stamp, you stamp it down on your artwork and kind of leave it for a bit, wait for the alcohol to soak into the paper, and then lift it up. It'll take about a minute or two for the alcohol to kind of spread and activate, I guess, and then you'll see the effects. Another tool you can use is Q-tips. So aside from swabbing your stamps, you can also swab your artwork. It's pretty easy, just soak the Q-tip in the alcohol and kind of swab where you want. You can use this for various things like clouds, or snow, or rocks, or any sort of texture that you can come up with. If you have a blending marker, you can also use that. That way it's a little bit more controlled and you can kind of aim things a little bit better. You also have like the brush end, so you can have a sort of tapering, which you can't get with Q-tips. From there, you can also use regular paintbrushes. You can use any sort of paintbrush. If you have the fan brush, you can actually kind of have a sort of splatter effect, kind of similar to how acrylic artists do stars. Same idea, just flick it back and the alcohol will spray off. It shouldn't dry out your brushes, but I have limited experience with it, but just in case, I would probably wash them after using it anyway, or just use some crappy brushes that you don't really care about. Speaking of splattering, you can also use a spray bottle. Just fill your spray bottle with some alcohol and you can try spraying it out from various distances, up close or really far away. If you want to protect certain areas, you can cover some bits with paper or with masking fluid, depending on what paper you're using. Another tool you can use is a syringe, and I got this idea from Bailey J here on YouTube, and I'll put a link in the description to her channel. Definitely go check her out as well if you haven't already. You can use it for like bubbles or little stars or snow or clouds or just, you know, let your imagination run loose. And finally, you can use an eyedropper. It's kind of similar to the syringe, but it's just another tool that you can use. For all these techniques, you can consider layering multiple times or mix and match. You can use your brush on one part and then the syringe with it on top. So does this technique work for markers other than Copic? Yes. Any marker that is alcohol-based, this will work. If you're using a water-based marker like Crayola markers, use water. For those of you who are questioning about refills for the blender, don't buy refills. Instead, just buy high percentage rubbing alcohol or use nail polish remover. Save your money. Don't buy a blending refill. Also keep in mind you're going to have different effects with light and dark colors. So like I said, just do a lot of testing before you do this on any of your real precious artwork. Where do you buy syringes? I bought mine off of Amazon. You might be able to get some at your local drugstore. You can ask around and see if it's there. The ones I got and the ones that I've seen for sale are blunt, so you can't, like, you know, very easily stab yourself, but be sure to have adult supervision or just be really, really careful. If you don't have alcohol, nail polish remover, or a colorless blender and you still want to try this out, you can also use light colored markers to do this too. You'll have similar effects because it's still, you know, alcohol based, but the things are going to be tinted just a bit with the color of the marker. But hey, that could also be really cool for whatever you're going for too. I have many other Copic marker tutorials. I'll put a link in the description to a playlist. A big thank you again to everyone who helped fund this video. If you'd like to help me make more content for you guys, as well as get exclusive behind the scenes or sketchbook pages or additional tutorials, definitely check out my Patreon page linked in the description down below. And if you want to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications notifications to be one of the first people notified of when a new video goes up. I hope you guys found this helpful, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!